Hello friends, today I am going to discuss about the interest formula for the uniform series. So there are four uniform series formulae, that is uniform series compound amount, sinking fund, uniform series present worth and the capital recovery. The first one is a uniform series compound amount where F, so how to find, that is future value how to find, where A is a, so if for the given A, where A is a, so annual amount deposited or withdrawn, the cost of the benefit. Okay, A, so annually the same amount. Okay, uniform, that is throughout the interest period. Okay, so that is the same amount will be deposited or withdrawn. Okay, therefore to find F for the given A, the equation is F equal to A into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 divided by I. The factor symbol is in the discrete interest factor table, F by A, I percent n. Then second one is a sinking fund factor. Okay, sinking fund factor, where so to find the value of A for the given F future value, that is A equal to F into I divided by 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. The factor symbol is A by F I percent n. Similarly, third factor is a uniform series present worth, where for the given A, P can be calculated using the equation P equal to A into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power n. The factor symbol is P by A I percent n. Last one is a capital recovery, where for the given P, A can be calculated. That is A equal to P into I into 1 plus I to the power n divided by 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. The factor symbol is A by P I percent n. Okay, these are the four uniform series formula. Uniform series is nothing but the the deposit amount is deposited or withdrawn at the every interest period at the same amount. Okay, same amount of the will be transaction. There is a transaction at every interest period. The same amount of the transaction takes place. Okay, that is the uniform series. It's compared to the single payment, only once at the beginning or at the end of the your interest period the transaction takes place, whereas here every interest period transaction takes place. The amount of the transaction will be same, constant. Okay, uniform, therefore it is known as a uniform series. Let's see some examples. Okay, the first one is uniform series compound amount, where for the given A we can find the F future value for the given A. So for example, here a person who is at 35 years old is planning for his retired life. He plans to invest an equal sum of rupees 10,000 at the end of every year for the next 25 years. That is, for the next 25 years you want to deposit 10,000 every year. The bank gives 20% interest rate. He will get the 20% interest rate compounded annually. Find the maturity value of this account when he is 60 years. That is, so that is 35 years. From the 35th year he deposit, then the 25 years, that is 60 years. At the end of 60 years, how much he will get, that is future value. That is a uniform series compound amount. That is, what is the compounded amount you have to calculate. Here A equal to 10,000 rupees annual, every year the same amount will be deposited, that is cash outflow, and so number of years 25, and the interest rate 20%. How to find F future value? F equal to A into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 divided by I, or from the table you can take the value, that is F by I n. So in the 20% table, and number of years 25, that is that row, so you can get the value 471.981. multiply with this 10,000, you get 47 lakh 90,810 you will get at the end of so that is interest period. Okay, that is your the uniform series component, that future value can be calculated for the given A. Second one is a sinking fund. Sinking fund is nothing but the you can future value is given, so you can calculate the annual. Okay, A, the equal amount. For example, a company has to replace a present facility after 15 years at an outlay of rupees 5 lakh rupees. That is at the end of 15th year they need 5 lakh rupees. It plans to deposit an equal amount at the end of every year for the next 15 years at an interest rate of 18% compound annually. Find the equivalent amount that must be deposited at the end of every year for the next 15 years. That is how much they have to deposit for 15 years in order to get the 5 lakh rupees at after 15 years, so at 18% interest rate. Okay, F is 5 lakh, N is 15 and I is 18%. Here A equal to F into I divided by 1 plus I to the n minus 1, that is F into, or this factor is A by F I into N. Okay, A by F I into N, so we need A. Okay, F gets cancelled, therefore we will get the A. Okay, this factor value is 0.0164. Therefore 8,200 rupees if we deposit every year, then he can get rupees 5 lakh at the end of 15 year at 18% interest rate. Next is the third factor. Okay, uniform series present worth. In the uniform series present worth, it is nothing but the A is given. Okay, for the given A, so you can calculate the present worth. P value, so you can calculate. A company wants to set up a reserve which will help the company to have an annual equivalent amount of rupees 10 lakh for the next years towards its employees welfare measures. That is, every year they need 10 lakh rupees. The reserve is assumed to grow the rate of 15% annually. Find the single payment that must be made now. The reserve amount, that is, they need 10 lakh rupees every year for next 20 years. That is, a company wants to get the 10 lakh rupees every year for the 20 year. How much they have to deposit in order to get the 10 lakh rupees every year? Okay, what is the value of P in order to get the 10 lakh rupees every year at 15% interest rate? Okay, that is 10 lakh rupees is A, and interest rate is 15% and number of years 20 years. P equal to A into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power n. Therefore, it is so 62 lakh 59,300. If they deposit now, then every year they will get 10,000 rupees. Sorry, 10 lakh rupees every year for the next 20 years. They deposit 62 lakh 59,300 at 15% interest rate. This is the your uniform series present worth. The last one is a uniform series capital recovery. That is, for the given P, so you can calculate the A. That is, for example, if you take the loan, then how much you have to repay every year? That is A. A bank gives a loan to a company to purchase an equipment worth rupees 10 lakh. Okay, that is to purchase a machine. So it will take a loan, okay, 10 lakh at an interest rate of 18%. This amount should be repaid in 15 yearly equal installments. Find the installment amount that the company has to pay to the bank. How much they have to pay every year? Okay, the equal payment. P is present value is 10 lakh rupees. Then the I is 18% and N is 15 years. Here A equal to P into I into 1 plus I to the power n divided by 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. Okay. Or so the factor is P into A by P I N, where I is 18% and the N is 15 years. Okay, 10 lakh into this. Therefore, so they have to deposit 1,96,400 every year to repay the loan of 10 lakh rupees at 18% interest rate. Okay, they have to deposit 1,96,400 for 15 years for the loan 10 lakh rupees at 18% interest rate. Okay, this is about the uniform series capital requirement.